In this video, we're going to go over a tip in regards to safety. Really, we're talking about a series of tips in terms of ladder positioning. Okay, so there's several safety videos covering ladder safety here, and it's oftentimes common sense. But you think that until you're put in a situation where you got to use a ladder in an unusual context. Okay, so a couple ladder positioning situations to avoid. Okay, do not or try not to, whenever possible, please avoid these situations whenever possible is really the right statement. Putting like a ladder behind a garage where like someone's got to open a garage door to drive in or drive out, evidently, very non-optimal place to put a ladder, because at minimum you might have to move it, at which point that exposes you to more liability because you got to climb up and climb down, and you know it's a hassle. Don't try not to put a ladder right in the middle of a garage that might be opened to be utilized, driven into or out of. Same thing is try not to put it in front of or like right above the front entry. Think about, you know, maybe you're walking down the ladder and someone has to walk out, or you have to drop an item, or, you know, whatever it is, not optimal place to put it. Try not to put it right in front of the front door too. Probably most importantly is uneven surfaces, right? If you put a ladder on an uneven surface, what does it do? It tips. Okay. That means as you add pressure higher up the ladder, you know, it's going to want to tip more. So watch out for uneven surfaces. Watch out for slippery surfaces as well. One extraordinarily challenging situation to be in is when you have to use a ladder in front of the house, like Christmas light season. Sometimes this happens where we have to put a ladder out, and that ladder sometimes, because of the position of the driveway, is like on a driveway that's like sloping down. Okay, that can be very dangerous. Okay, because that sloping down driveway is obviously applying force to the bottom of the legs and wanting it to like kick out. Okay, that is really dangerous position for that ladder to be in, especially on like when it's wet, right? It's rainy, it's frosty. There are certain times of the year, January, fall, where it's frosty. You know, the combination of the driveway sloping, it being frosty or wet, you know, all of those things can contribute to challenging ladder conditions, uneven surfaces. So the whole point is just watch out where you position a ladder. Try not to do it in front of a garage, like blocking your garage, front door, down slippery, on slippery surfaces, down driveways, icy, wet conditions. That's the main point, is just watch out for ladder positioning, because it can be one of the main contributors to instances in which a ladder is utilized unsafely, is if it's put in a non-optimal situation. In any of these given particular scenarios, sloping down a driveway, you know, uneven surfaces, etc. So just be careful. Ladders, we deal with them with every surface that we do. Watch out where you're putting a ladder.